Bonjour and welcome to French Action. Today I would like to share with you some common French expressions with cutlery words. Vous êtes prêts? C'est parti! Let's look at idioms which involve cutlery. Cutlery, which is couvert. So here in front of us we have une assiette. Assiette, which is a plate. Then on the left we have a fourchette, which is a fork, un couteau, which is a knife. Then above the couteau we have un verre, which is a glass. And then on the other side we have une soucoupe, which is a little side plate. So this is called un couvert. So the expression used with the word couvert is mettre le couvert. And mettre le couvert means to set the table. You remember, assiette means plate. If you say je ne suis pas dans mon assiette aujourd'hui, it means I'm under the weather today. So ne pas être dans son assiette means to be under the weather. Prendre un verre means to have a drink. Je vais prendre un verre. I'm going to have a drink. And the drink we're talking about is very often with alcohol. This is a bowl. And in France, the bowl is very important because it's like the mug or the cup. It's often used for breakfast. I know there's no handle, but that's what the French likes to use to have their chocolate, for example, where they can put their little croissant in it. That is the bowl, le bol. So if you say je n'ai pas de bol, it means that you are unlucky. Je n'ai pas de bol, I'm unlucky. Now we're talking about a glass. Il a un verre dans le nez. He has a glass in his nose. It just means he's a bit drunk. What you see in front of you is un plat. So it's just a dish. And if you say elle en fait tout un plat, elle en fait tout un plat means she makes a big deal out of it. En faire tout un plat. So this is the cup, une tasse. If you say je suis allé à la plage, I went to the beach, j'ai bu la tasse. What can it mean? I drank a cup of tea or a cup of coffee? No, it just means that you swallowed a lot of water while you were swimming. So boire la tasse means to swallow water while swimming. Now we are back with the bowl. Ah, j'en ai ras-le-bol. J'en ai ras-le-bol, it's an expression which means I'm fed up. J'en ai ras-le-bol. We are back with the word assiette, which is a plate. So une assiette anglaise would be like an English plate. And it has ham, pâté, sausages, and you have some cornichons, which you see in green, and you have some pickles, and that would be your assiette anglaise. Do you remember the word for soucoupe? Une soucoupe was a saucer. So now we're having what we call a flying saucer. Il y a des soucoupes volantes dans ce film. There are flying saucers in this film. The last expression doesn't have cutlery in it, but I decided to use it because even though we're having a vase in front of us, it's still part of something in the house. And I thought it was a good expression for you to know. C'est la goutte qui fait déborder le vase. Word for word, it's the drop which makes the vase spill over. And in English, we say, it's the last straw. Here a little exercise where you have to complete the expressions with one word. Please read the sentences and just come up with your answers, and then pause the video because the answers come straight after. Voici les réponses. Numéro 1, j'en ai ras-le-bol. Numéro 2, Lynn, mets le couvert s'il te plaît. Numéro 3, tu viens, on va prendre un verre. Numéro 4, je suis désolée, je ne peux pas venir. Je ne suis pas dans mon assiette. Oh, quel dommage. Tu n'as pas de bol. I hope you enjoyed these nice expressions. Try to use them as much as you can. Au revoir!